Every single day, 4.7 billion people scroll through social media. And for most of them, maybe even you, there's a quiet voice whispering, "What will they think of me?" You rehearse texts before sending them. You delete posts after one like. You say yes when you mean no. You shrink yourself to fit into spaces that were never meant for you. But here's the truth no one tells you. Caring too much about what others think isn't kindness, it's captivity. Let me tell you a story. There was once a traveler, known only as the Anchor Nomad. They walked through cities, deserts, and storms, always carrying a heavy iron anchor on their back. Not because they were chained to it, but because they believed the world expected them to carry it. Every step they took, eyes followed. Whispers trailed behind like smoke. Why that anchor? So strange. Trying too hard. Not like us. And with every judgment, the anchor grew heavier. One day, exhausted, they stopped in the middle of a crowded square. Hundreds of faces stared. Phones pointed. Laughter rippled through the air. The nomad closed their eyes and took a breath. And in that breath, something shifted. Because they remembered an ancient Stoic truth spoken by Marcus Aurelius nearly 2,000 years ago. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. That's the paradox. You value your own life above all, yet you hand your peace over to strangers. Studies show that social anxiety affects 1 in 3 people before age 35. And the average person spends 6 years of their life worrying about what others think. 6 years. That's longer than most marriages, longer than college, longer than some lifetimes. But here's what happens the day you stop. The crowd doesn't vanish, but it fades like mist under morning sun. The Anchor Nomad opened their eyes and saw something astonishing. The people were still there, but their voices were gone. Their stares had no weight. Their opinions just echoes in an empty room. Because the anchor wasn't heavy from iron. It was heavy from fear. And in that moment, the nomad didn't drop the anchor. They reclaimed it. Not as a burden, but as a symbol, a reminder. I am grounded, not by their noise, but by my own truth. You don't need everyone to understand you. You don't need applause to be worthy. You don't need permission to exist as you are. Neuroscience proves it. The brain's fear center, the amygdala, fires just as intensely when we're rejected as when we're in physical danger. That's why criticism hurts. But here's the power you hold. You can rewire that response. Every time you choose your values over their noise, every time you speak your truth, even if your voice shakes, every time you walk your path while others watch, you train your mind to be unshaken. This isn't about becoming cold or arrogant. It's about becoming free. Free to create, free to fail, free to love without performance, free to live not as a reflection of others' expectations, but as the full expression of your soul. So ask yourself tonight, what anchor am I carrying that isn't mine? And when you're ready, don't drop it in shame. Lift it with pride and keep walking, because the day you stop caring what others think is the day your life truly begins.